Alberto Del Rio breaks up with Paige. This is the ongoing saga between Paige and Alberto Del Rio. We're going to get into it, ladies and gentlemen. It does look like the two have officially broken up. Alberto Del Rio breaks up with Paige. Alberto Del Rio broke up with Paige last night while in Orlando. The couple went public with their relationship in May 2016 and got engaged last October. According to a source who saw the breakup, Del Rio reportedly said that enough was enough and that he reached his limit and knew that it was time to break up. Only a few days ago, Paige posted a picture on her Instagram. She said, "What a park time here in Orlando with the family. Thank you, Jeff Jarrett, making the family so happy and hooking us up with the VIP. Having so much fun. Family sticks together." Okay. Let's see here. So, yeah. It looks like it might be over here, folks. The ongoing saga with Del Rio and Paige. This story, right, see in this story, I was actually, when I first reported on Paige and Del Rio, a lot of people had problems with it, and I could maybe understand, but I was one of those people that kind of gave it a benefit of the doubt kind of scenarios, and I was like, if they're happy, they're happy. It is what it is. There was a bunch of guys that were, like, somewhat jealous because Paige was actually in a relationship with another wrestler. Like, some guys were like, "How dare she," and all this here kind of bullshit. But at the same time, the relationship, from looking at it, was sort of somewhat of destructive a little bit. You had the sex tape that leaked out, which wasn't really to do with Paige and Del Rio, to be honest. It was more, with Paige and Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox type deal. But even, like, Del Rio was drunk on a live stream. He was bashing WWE. There was a whole lot of different scenarios. Like, at one point, it was nearly every week there was news between Paige and Del Rio and stuff like that. I believe WWE didn't want them together either, to be honest. And where does Paige go from here? Because here's the problem with this. Paige is still injured. She's apparently scheduled to be in WWE at some point. I believe her contract is up at 2018 is apparently when her contract's up. She can go back to WWE, and I think, who knows, she actually become more popular than what she was before. I wouldn't mind her, coming back to WWE. And we'll see how it goes with that. But the question is, does WWE want Paige back? I think Paige probably should come back, because I feel as if with the women's division, especially on SmackDown, the women's division, a lot of people are bored of this kind of the whole thing that they're doing with women right now. There's not so much now one-on-one matches anymore. They're repainting the Money in the Bank again this week on SmackDown, and I think Paige is somewhat needed. Paige could probably go on, probably more likely Raw. You could have Paige on, and I think she would probably do well on Raw and stuff like that. You have to bear in mind, Paige left like before the brand split happened. So she's gonna have to get used to that. I heard, like, with the brand split, it's pretty much real when it comes to some wrestlers do want to go to SmackDown, some want to go to Raw. Apparently that's, because I remember back in the day with that shit, there was, like, some of them wanted different schedules and stuff like that. So I think Paige I think that she would be alright in WWE if she came back. The question is, will WWE want her back? I mean, for people to say, well, Paige had that tape that came out, that's like saying, well, Xavier Woods should be kicked out because he was involved in that tape as well. So Paige, on them grounds, might not get fired. The only problem is with the live streams that she did with Del Rio. Now, as far as I'm aware, she didn't say anything bad with Del Rio, but her latest Instagram was that Jeff Jarrett helped us out in Orlando, and it looked like Jeff Jarrett was trying to get Paige on TNA. I think Paige ideally should go back to WWE, because if she's breaking up with Del Rio, it's going to make things very, very complicated. Like, very complicated. But that's all I gotta say, guys, on the issue. Hopefully this is the fucking end of this saga. because good lord, listen, being a wrestler, in relationships, it ain't easy. That's what, from stuff that I've seen. Some of them are okay, but you hear a lot of stories like this and stuff like that. So it is what it is, folks. So yeah, Paige breaks up with Del Rio. Or should I say Del Rio breaks up with Paige, should I say. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Like the video, comment, and subscribe. We do WWE breaking news. Also, Raw and SmackDown review will be out this week. The Raw review will be on like the day after Raw airs and stuff like that, the next morning and stuff. Same as SmackDown, so I'm not going to review it straight after the show, seeing as I'm European and stuff, but we've been getting a lot of good views on the channel. A lot of the videos are now getting over 1,000 views. The subscribers have gone up. It does look likely that probably the end of summer we might get 4,000. So again, guys, thank you so much for your support. This is General Jerry on the General Jerry channel, signing out.